Hello, and welcome to G Fun Facts Online. Have you ever watched a sci-fi movie and seen a hero whip out a laser gun, a phaser, or some kind of energy blaster? It always seemed like pure fantasy, right? Well, what if I told you that the age of energy weapons is already here? We're not talking about flashy ray guns from comic books, but something far more sophisticated and, frankly, world-changing. Today, we're diving deep into the electrifying world of directed energy weapons, or DEWs. So what exactly is a directed energy weapon? Forget about bullets and bombs. Instead of launching a physical object, a DEW projects focused energy. Think of it like a superpowered, weaponized magnifying glass. It takes chemical or electrical energy, converts it, and shoots it out as a focused beam. The goal is simple: deliver enough energy to a target to damage, disrupt, or completely destroy it. The magic happens when the beam hits the target. For example, a high-energy laser can focus on a tiny spot on a drone, heating it so fast that the metal literally melts and the drone fails. It's all about hitting the target with the right kind of energy that it just can't handle. Now, not all energy weapons are the same. They operate across a whole spectrum of power. The most famous are high-energy lasers. These are concentrated beams of light that can melt steel with surgical precision. They're perfect for taking out a specific part of a missile or drone. Then you have high-power microwaves. Unlike a laser's pinpoint beam, microwaves have a wider effect, like a cone of energy. This makes them great for tackling a whole swarm of drones at once by frying their electronics. An added bonus? Bad weather doesn't bother them. There are also millimeter wave weapons, which can create an intense heating sensation on the skin, often used for non-lethal crowd control. And then there's the really futuristic stuff, particle beam weapons. These are still experimental, but they aim to shoot accelerated particles at near light speed. Imagine the damage that could do. Finally, you have sonic weapons, which use powerful sound waves to deter crowds or send messages over long distances. Okay, this all sounds very cool, but where are we actually seeing this technology? The primary user is, unsurprisingly, the military. One of the biggest challenges today is the rise of cheap, small drones. A swarm of these can be a real headache. But for a DEW, it's just target practice. With a virtually unlimited magazine, as long as you have power and a very low cost per shot, DEWs are the perfect drone defense. They're also being developed for missile defense. Trying to hit a hypersonic missile is tough, but a weapon that moves at the speed of light has a pretty good chance. You'll find laser systems being mounted on naval ships to protect against boats and anti-ship missiles, and on army vehicles to guard against rockets and mortars. Of course, this technology isn't a magic bullet. It has some incredible advantages. First, speed of light engagement. You point, you shoot, you hit instantly. Second, incredible precision, which means less collateral damage. Third, it's cheap to fire. Once the system is built, each shot costs pennies on the dollar compared to a $1 million missile. And you have that deep magazine we talked about. But there are major challenges. Lasers, for example, don't like bad weather. Rain, fog, or even dust can scatter the beam and make it useless. There are also range limitations, and these systems need a huge amount of power and complex cooling systems. And, like any weapon, they raise serious ethical questions about their use. So, where does this leave us? Major world powers are pouring billions into developing these technologies. Directed energy weapons are rapidly moving from the lab to the battlefield. This isn't just about a new type of weapon. It's a fundamental shift in how conflicts could be fought. It promises a future of more precise, more cost-effective defense. The era of directed energy isn't a distant sci-fi dream anymore. It's a rapidly evolving reality, and it's happening right now. Thanks for tuning in to G Fun Facts Online. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a fact-filled episode. Until next time, stay curious.